$150,000. Now,
Wait, hold on, what?
$150,000.
How much they owe on it?
They owe like it was like 42, 43, between 42 and $44,000. Let's go with the higher number, $44,000. Let's just say, like say, once it's all said and done, I put $50,000 into it. So I'm all in $96,000. And the property appraised for 150. So you know what I'm doing? I'm doing your Bird method, coach. So I'm refinancing the property out. I'm refinancing just what I owe on the property. I don't need anything additional. What I owe, and to make sure that I don't have to pay the fees up front. So I want you to roll in my fees into my loan. So they're saying is that, hey, I didn't make any money as far as dollar amounts in my pocket up front because of all the time and energy and resources. But on the back end, hey, I have a property that with $50,000 worth of equity in it. $50,000 worth of equity from someone just willing to walk away. Now, here's the thing, guys. Like, we can share with you, coach you, show you exactly how to do these strategies. The one thing you all may be wondering is like, okay, yeah, I can do that. You know, I may be able to find somebody to give me their house. Yes, you may. And then you run into another challenge, which is, okay, hey, how do I come up with the money? Right? How do I find them? Because I don't have $50,000. That's a lot of freaking money. It is a lot of freaking money. Here's the thing. We're able to show you how, if you have a credit score over 680 right now, if you ballpark 680, we can put you in a position where we can get you $30,000-$40,000 worth lines of credit. And if you stick to the script and follow the plan, within 90 days, that that $30,000, you can almost double that if you stick to the plan, right? You got to be ballpark, 680 ballpark, stick to the script, stick to the plan. Boom. We'll show you exactly how to get your money right. So now when you get your money right, well, before you get your money right, but while you're doing that, we're getting your credit right. We're finding these, helping you find these opportunities, and you're going out executing these strategies and doing this stuff on your own. I know right now we have, one of the mentees, Jaron, he's working on his first transaction like this, which, I'm looking for an update on it. But Jaron, he went through a process to where he got access to some capital. And now here's the thing. Whenever you learn how to do the things and do it right and correctly, yet we are able to show you how to put this stuff on steroids, hey, how to grow it bigger, stronger, and not just faster, but definitely, at the appropriate pace that, your time and resources will allow. So, hey, I just want to drop that bomb on you tonight, coach, man. I was super excited when I got that appraisal back today, man. Super excited, man. Yeah, I was, man. I was. Hey, now, and here's another reason why I'm even more excited because, the investor I worked with on that deal, they're getting ready to, we're getting ready to cash them out. And whenever you do them right, and we're getting ready to cash them out, from their investment, then boom, hey, I'm coming right back to them with my hand out because I'm as of today, I'm waiting to hear back from my guy. But hey, by the end of the day, my fingers are crossed. Hey, I got three potential 6-figure payout fix and flips. Three, coach. 3.
That's exciting, bro.
So now here's the thing. One of them is definitely over 6. The other 2, one, I need to get my renovation budget together. And then 2, from there, hey, I need to really, run my numbers to where I can make a super aggressive offer if I need to make any type of adjustments. But, you're looking at 6-figure payout, fix and flip. The other 2, you can say ballpark it at about $80,000. It could be 75, could be $80,000 ballpark it. So these are like great opportunities. Now, here's the thing, coach. It's going to cost money to do these transactions. And what I always love to say is that, yes, it's going to cost money, but it's going to cost other people's money. I am the middleman. I am the facilitator. I am the one that's doing the work. And if you can learn how to make other people money, they'll value you. They will. It's just like a regular job. If you can go and do a great job, at your employer right now, what do? They give you bonuses. They give you raises. They give you employees of the month. Comes the exact same thing as an entrepreneur. If you're borrowing money from private investors, if you're able to make them money, and do it, ethically and smart and wisely to where you build that trust, boom, they cut checks to you. And everything works out. So yeah, coach, man, I was excited about that appraisal that came back.
Oh, brother, listen, I'm excited for you, man, for that. That all three of those, all that news was good, right? One, you have the great appraiser coming back, right? Two,
Right,
you got
right.
three more opportunities to make six figures, right? I just got the call with one of the guys that's kind of signed up last week. I met with him. Hopefully he signed up. He's a coach at a college level. And like I told him, I said, brother, with the people at the college level and the people that have lazy money, that have income that's just coming in, the money sitting in the bank, dude, you can wreck in this shop because you're a people's person. People trust you. They do business with who they like, know, and trust. And by you having that personality you have and you running numbers and you show them the numbers, if you sign up with our program and we just sit down with them and I help you with the numbers to make sure that the people are good with the deal, brother, you'll make so much money because you don't have to use your own. And that's just knowing the people you know. So, man, I hope that young man take me up on that offer. I stayed on the phone with him for a good minute today and talked to him. And he's excited. But, like I tell everybody on this call, guys, you just got to be consistent. Once you start working, if you listen to the coaches and you do what we say do and you do it consistently, not long hours, not 24 hours a day. You need to pick so much time a day, 30 minutes to an hour. Consistency. What Darren Hardy say, the compound effect, small things add up to be big things.
Absolutely.
Right? That's it.
Absolutely.
Brother,
Absolutely,
you
man.
found
No,
what you're looking for to break this down?
Man, I did. While I'm doing that, I also saw Selena asked a question. Did the lien holder have to approve the transfer? Okay. So I take it whenever you say, correct me if I'm wrong, whenever you say the lien holder, are you speaking of the actual mortgage company? Are you speaking?
Yes.
Okay, got it. So no. So whenever you're doing these types of transactions, the mortgage company does not have to allow you to take over the deed to the property. Now, here's the thing. When you're doing these, you don't want to go boasting off to the mortgage company. You don't want to call them and ask them for permission. What you want to do is basically, come to an agreement with the seller. From there, you want to have the appropriate documentation to where you can make sure that the seller fully is aware and understand and fully consents to this type of transaction. It's called subject to real estate transaction. Subject to real estate transaction. And so you want to have disclosures out there, basically saying that, here's a couple things in the disclosure. They had the opportunity to go consult with an attorney and get their own counsel. They're fully aware that, the deed transfers over to you and the debt stays in their name. Just things like that. They understand that they are still responsible for the debt. Those types of things are in those disclosures. And we have those disclosures, by the way, that we can share with you. So once you're going over those things with them, they sign, they initial, you sign, you initial, you have these things, documents, signed and notarized and then recorded. And at that time, you take ownership of the property and they can walk away. So you want to do it this, well, I can't say you want to do it this way, but this is a great option to where you don't have to go borrow, so much money up front to, take over a property, and in this case here, I could have went to a bank and purchased a property and got my renovation costs. I could have done that. But whenever I was going through my inspection, gosh, I tell you, man, this house, it was horrible. So, oh my gosh, it was horrible. The stench inside of the house was so bad, Miss Selena, to where all I could think about was, okay, look, I need to get in and the heck out of this house. They were in there watching me walk around, not micromanaging me, but talking to me, like, building a rapport. I'm just like, hey, let me just get outside. Let's talk outside. Let's talk outside. And so, whenever we acquired the property, we went in to start demo. And man, whenever we did that, the house had paneling. We said, okay, look, let's remove the paneling and put, sheetrock. When we did that, the house started shifting. And when it started shifting, we noticed that the house had extensive amount of termite damage. Now, here's the thing. Termites were no longer active, but boy, oh boy, they had already did that damage. So when we removed the paneling, we had to redo all of the framing in the house, all of the framing, all of the insulation. So on all the exterior walls. Then on the inside, the plumbing was jacked up. Oh my gosh, the plumbing was jacked up. If you had walked through this house, I swear you would have walked out of there with no hands and feet. You would have just left them in there. You're like, nope, they can stay. Just get me out. It was that rough. So, needless to say, hey, I went over my contention. I'm sorry, not contingent. I went over my contingency that I had built in there. But it's a gamble. It's a risk. I go under more often than I go over. Let me repeat that. I am under more often than I am over. I can't remember out of the 60 plus properties I've purchased and flipped, I've probably gone over budget. Man, I'm going to say, gosh, it's kind of tough to say, less than 5 times, but during those times that I did, boy, oh boy, it hurt. Boy, oh boy, it hurt. But, needless to say, I'm blessed. I'm thankful, I'm thankful for the lessons, for everything I've learned and been able to accomplish and achieve. But great question. Great question. The lien holder does not have to know. In fact, when I go refinance this property out, here's how great this is. The old owners of the property, the sellers, they don't care if I refinance it or not. In fact, they're kind of disappointed because I pay every single month, they're no longer going to get that credit boost. They're no longer going to get that credit boost. So, but because they held on to the property for about 13 years and they were able to pay the debt off, because that's how it will look, is going to do a tremendous job to when it comes to their actual to their credit. So they're in great shape because of that. And I'm thankful for them, and they're thankful for me as well. Yep. So great question, though. Great question. Coach, you got something you want to add to that?
Oh, no, brother. No. You spot on with it. I ain't going to follow that cab.
You know what, man? It's I'm just like so like pumped up, man, with everything we have going on here. It's I know you were asking me about the the information that hey, look, we're going to discuss. Hey, I forgot, man. Look, I've done a fix and flip presentation. I got some information on that. Just some basic information. I have this here, Miss Selena. This is what you guys are really, one of the things you guys are really waiting on. It's a couple other presentations that we have out there that we haven't, that we've yet to release. Let me see here if I can actually share this a little bit, Coach. Let me see. How do I share?
At the 9:30 time, just making sure you like go overboard. I'm tired.
Man, no, sir. Let me see if I can share the screen here.
Yeah, I'm trying to find this contract. Somebody emailed me, asked me for a contract, so I'm getting it to them now so they won't cuss me out.
Hey, there you go. Well, it won't be the first time you got cursed out today.
If she cursed me out, it's gonna be really bad.
Ooh, oh, this one must be special. This one must be
She don't
special.
curse nobody out. She always even whenever we talking, you know what I'm saying? Whenever we meet.
Hey, you better get on top of that. Hey, you get on top of that. Hey, you get on you hey, look, you honor her request right now. Right now. Hey, are you
Look
gonna
here.
have are
I
you
think
gonna
I
have
found what she
two
looking for.
mumbling tongues coming towards your way?
Well, she finna get in her inbox. I think I found one of them. I'm looking for the other one.
That's all right. Hey, Coach, here's one of the things, this is the piggyback on, one of the things Miss Selena was asking about. And I know Jaron asked about this the other day too, which was, about the deed and everything. Oh, we got a question here. Let me answer this question here. Okay, you can go ahead and unmute. D. Keith, you got a question? All right, I guess you can't unmute. You have to unmute yourself. If you can't unmute yourself, you can drop your question in the actual chat box. That'll work just fine. Absolutely, Selena. Absolutely. So, Coach, here's one of the things that we put together here is hey, how to sub to these pre-foreclosures, right?
Yep.
So one of the things we put together here to share with the folks is, let me move this out of the way here. Hey, we doing this presentation, we're going to break down exactly what a foreclosure is. We want to make sure that you guys understand, what that is. Then from there, we're going to take a look at, the pre-foreclosure. What exactly is a pre-foreclosure? Because it's a difference between the two. Then once we've defined that, we transition over to, hey, look, how long does it actually take, to foreclose? What's the timeline, right? Now, here's the thing. The timeline is different in each state, right? Each state, the timeline is different, but the process is still the same. Process, same, timeline, different, okay? So here's one of the things I found out to be very interesting here. Hawaii, the time to foreclose on a property in Hawaii could be, over 3,000 days. 3,000 days, Coach. 10 years, to foreclose on somebody in Hawaii, which is like mind blowing. So, then, you keep digging and you want to understand what's the difference between a judicial and non-judicial state. Then you want to look at where you at, your state that you live in. If you're going to target foreclosures, are you going to be looking at, are you in a judicial state or non-judicial? So you want to understand the difference between the two. And the difference is, hey, what's the process of the foreclosure? Do you have to have a court ruling to foreclose on someone, or can the banks just go straight through and foreclose? What's the difference? You want to understand that one. I like to operate in non-judicial states because the timeline is longer. So I got more time to negotiate, and work with sellers and banks. But judicial can be great too whenever you have access to, large sums of cash and you need to move fast. So it can be great as well. All depends upon, what current condition, what your resources are. Okay. So you got your judicial foreclosures, non-judicial, as we just stated. And then you want to find out, like I said, which state you're in. So from there, here's where, the really good, like sexy information starts to come is, hey, what ways, can you actually stop a foreclosure? How do you do that? How do you stop a foreclosure? So here we're going to break it down for you, show you exactly all of the ways to stop it. What's the benefits of it? Then once you figure out, what your options are, if you're the buyer, you want to know, hey, how can you leverage these options to where you're, in the driver's seat, to where you can benefit the most. So these are like, and I'll go through these during the actual course, Coach, that that we have here, because these options right here, man, it breaks it down to where you just like, you can do what? Wait, come again? So yeah, man, it's some very, very creative things out there. So then, hey, I'm going to show you exactly, the resources that I'm using to actually pull my leads. Hey, how am I finding these properties How am I targeting them? How am I getting contact information, mortgage information? So look, we're going to show you all of that. Here's one example of one of the sources that I use, which is foreclosure.com. If you look here, it breaks down exactly the timeline process. You got the notice of foreclosure, pre-foreclosure, auction, bank owned. So it's like, hey, what does it mean? Like pre-foreclosure, auction, bank owned. What does that mean? Notice of foreclosure, list pendants. What does that mean? So we're able to break it down for you to where you fully understand it. You're able to articulate it. You're able to, figure out where they are in the process, because you'll know what questions to ask. And then boom, you're able to, come up with the best exit strategy as possible. So here, I'm not even sure if you guys can see that. That's kind of far out. Let me see if I can blow this up here to give you guys an example. Oh, nope. Man, I do that, it goes back. It's crazy. Let's see here. Okay, there we go. There we go. Get bigger. Okay. That's about it. Okay. So on foreclosure.com, it gives you like the auction dates. It gives you, sometimes it gives you some mortgage information. You got estimated value here. Here's the property address. So and all this is public information, but whenever you utilize these sources, you don't have to go seek it. You don't have to go look for it. So that's why I love this right here, Coach. This right here is like truly, man, it's impactful. It's impactful. These are the step-by-step steps that I use. Step-by-step steps. All right, boy, oh boy, that's a tongue twister. That's a tongue twister. So here's another site I use, PropStream, to find out information. So, Coach, here's one of the sneaky things that I had to learn, right? Because you're not always able to find the mortgage information. So you're kind of guessing. You're kind of guessing. So I have access, in which you guys have this too, to an amortization calculator. This amortization calculator, it helps you predict how much equity is in a home, what the balance of their mortgage should be based upon the data that was provided up front. So here you go and you put your 30-year fix, the mortgage amount, and we show you where to get that information. Interest rate, monthly payments. You roll on down, it tells you here in the show year 5. So if they've owned the property for 5 years, and depending upon what month it's in, it'll show you what the monthly payments should be, your principal, interest and tax, your interest. And then here it should give you an estimated loan balance. Estimated. So when you're looking at these properties and you say, okay, look, they've owned the property for 5 years, they paid $250 for the property, boom. It's month 10, they should owe about $228. Now, it's not going to always be 100% accurate, because you're going to have some fees in there. Not sure if they're on a variable loan or a fixed interest rate. You're not sure, but it's going to be pretty close. So then here, got a foreclosure script, step-by-step things that I use, things that I say. This is not here for you to read and repeat verbatim, but this is here to get you comfortable with speaking with the people if you're doing door knocks or if you're actually calling these folks over the phone. From there, once you can get them to agree, to work with you, boom. Look, I got a mortgage assistant packet. I call it the stress seller packet. Shares with you everything you need to know, everything you need. Number one, the very first thing you want to do is get a borrower's authorization to release loan information. And from there, that's going to allow you to speak to the banks, come up with exactly what you want to do. What's the best route for you? And once you discover what's the best route for you, if you want to go through and get some assistance, here's a nugget. I'm going to drop this really quick, Coach. I'm going to drop this really, really quick. It's a program out there right now that will pay people's mortgages, their back mortgages up to $35,000, and then will pay the next 90 days worth of mortgages. mortgage payments. So if you have somebody that's $28,000 behind, all right. Now I'm gonna give you this scenario, right? You heard what I said. This company will pay up to $35,000 of back mortgage payments. Okay. Then they will pay 90 days of the next, front loading mortgage payments that just help make sure that you're on your feet. Right. So you get a property. Let's fast forward here. You get a property that you're interested in. Let's see if I got this here. Oh, nope, I don't have it. You get a property that you're interested in and you want to take over this property, right? And let's say they're, $30,000, $40,000 behind. This company here, what they're going to do, they're going to break you off $35,000, not you, but the mortgage company. They're going to pay the mortgage company $35,000 to catch you up, to help catch you up. Then once you get caught up, then they're going to pay your next 90 days. Now check this out. Here's the sexy part. These people have signed over the mortgage. I mean, the deed to the property. They signed over the deed to the property. So coach, you take a look right here. This person here, $78,000 reinstatement amount. $78,000 reinstatement amount. Who wants that? Nobody wants that. $78,000 reinstatement amount. But I'm going to show you how bad of a man Coach Joe is. All right. Coach Joe and Coach T, show you how bad of a man we are. We are. So almost $80,000. You go over here. Were you able to see my screen when I brought that up?
Nope.
Man, I'm over here talking, man. I'm like, oh.
No. Yeah, we saw all that. We just can't see nothing now.
What about right now?
Yeah, we seeing that, brother.
Okay, cool. So in this case here, we went and we modified this loan. When we modified that loan, we took that $78,000, wrapped it back into the loan. Now look at our new mortgage payment. Look at our new mortgage payment right there. So our new balance on our loan. So by executing the strategies that we discussed earlier, boom, we were able to step right on in and just like people just want to they're asking for help. They're looking for help. They're needing the help. They're just not sure exactly where to go. So, but hey, thankfully everything is all right. Look, the seller is extremely happy. She's extremely fortunate to work with me. I'm blessed and fortunate to work with her. And now we both get what we want. I got a property that didn't cost me any money up front. She got out of, a bad situation and boom. So, hey, it all worked. So coach, I know I was going to speak about, what was it? The, what you look for whenever you go to a house. But, I knew Jaron had asked me about this, and I knew it was important. Hey, I wanted to share with you guys. So yeah, man, life can be really good. We just have to figure out, how to help people in a time of need and how we can actually ask for help in a time of our need. And we're able to, keep moving forward. So I appreciate you all. I really do. I appreciate all of you. So, but coach, that's all I have to share. You got anything you want to add? We can open the floor up for questions.
Skirt pass, brother. You just got a skirt pass. You saved somebody from being $78,000 in a freaking hole, brother. You just skirt pass it. I know you said it over and over again, but I want to reemphasize for those who didn't hear that. You saved somebody that was $78,000 in a hole, and you found a solution to their problem. And you all won off of it. Not you didn't win, they didn't win, everybody won, right?
Yes, coach, you want to send me some flowers? I'm going to shoot you my address. I appreciate you.
I don't think I think that your win, you should send me a lot of things, right? I think that warrant you being, generous, you know what I'm saying, and donating a little bit, right?
Absolutely, man. Hey, look, you're right. Those words don't fall on deaf ears. I want you to know that.
Look, nah, man, I appreciate you sharing it with them. I appreciate you helping that person out. Everybody on the call, I mean, I really want to emphasize this. This business is not a get rich scheme. This is not a way to get rich overnight. It's amazing how you work for 40 and 50 years and you get in real estate business and you expect to get paid in 30 days or 60 days or a year. And you've been working for 40 years and ain't got nothing. So it's just amazing how the thought pattern is that if you start working for yourself, you expect overnight success, but you've been working for other people all your life and you have nothing to show for it besides debt, waiting on a retirement, and going to work with gray hair because your boss get on your nerves, right? So in order to get to a point where you are making a little income in real estate, which a little income could be a lot, you have to get in a business of helping people. That's what I'm saying. You have to get in the business of helping people. This business is not about taking advantage, stealing, robbing, messing over people. It's about finding a problem and you having a solution because you have knowledge. That don't come overnight. They come with some people saying no to you. That come with some people slamming the phone in your ear. That come with people not understanding that you're there to help them, and they think that you're there trying to help you, right? Every deal I got in real estate, every deal I acquired in real estate, I acquired through helping people. Those pre-foreclosures that Coach Joe just spoke about is people that have a freaking problem. They have a problem. They have a real serious problem. They're about to file bankruptcy. Their credit is going down, down, down. And because of Joe and his unlimited not fear of failure. I mean, he's not scared. He's not scared for somebody to hang on their face. He's not scared that somebody say no. He's not scared of the consequences that can happen from making a phone call to somebody with a problem. But every person I talk to that I talk on the phone with to be a part of our coaching class, I all say the same thing. I want better, I want better, I want better, but they won't bet on themselves. They want to go to a job and work a 9 to 5 for 40 years just to retire, just to live by Social Security check. I never understand it. I will never understand it. Never. This business is about helping people. You have an opportunity to make a lot of money by helping people. You can keep working your 9 to 5 and do your little gravy welfare check, but why not be American? Why not be American, the land of the free and the brave, and bet on yourself? That's all I got, brother. That's my closing remarks. I put my own coaching thing in there. If somebody want to talk for 15 minutes, get a free coaching call. Hopefully they can make an educated decision to move forward with betting on themselves and believing in themselves and taking a chance with themselves. But brother, that's my closing comment. We're at 9:47, man. The floor is yours, man.
Well, awesome, man. Hey, look, here's one of the things I do want to drop in here. If you guys want to reach out to, to us, get on our schedules, have some calls, some one-on-one sessions, definitely, get on coach's calendar to where we can spend some time together, get to know one another and see how we can actually support you. Also, I'm going to share with you guys how to actually, get in contact with me. You can follow me on Instagram, IG at Coach Joe, Coach with a K. That's IG and Facebook. All right. You can find me on both of those. So you can reach out to me there. You can message me there, follow me there as we drop lots of different videos and messages, things like that occasionally. So, and as well as YouTube, I forgot to say that there. So I appreciate all you guys' support. Do you guys have any questions? If you do, now would be a great opportunity to ask them. You can, drop them in the, actual comment in the chat, or you can, raise your hand and, you can ask your question live. Nope, no questions. Cool. Hey, I appreciate you guys pointing out the Zoom bummer. The guy who was trying to get on here and just, bomb us. But now we've gotten a lot smarter, coached by, trying to disable people's microphones, disable people's videos to where they can't, jump in here and just ignore all of us, just bug us out. So yeah, so we've done a great job of getting rid of a lot of those folks. So we've gotten better. So, but hey, if there's no other questions for the night, hey, I want to thank everybody for reaching out. Coach, did anyone get on your calendar yet?
I think I got my thing on do not disturb, but nope, I don't think so, because it would have came up on my.
Hey, drop it in there one more time, because I think it was further up in the chat. So if you drop that in there, I can copy and paste. Well, you got it. So hey, if anyone wants to get more information about our group, our mentorship, our coaching, definitely get on our calendar so we can spend some time, and we can point you in the right direction, or find out the direction that you're already pointed in, and offer some guidance and some support. So we'll love to do that. Well, cool, Coach.
Hey, brother, you didn't say nothing about my new logo, man. My new gear, man.
Let me see, man. Look at here,
I told
man.
You,
hey,
mad at me tonight.
Hey, man. Look, you always one step. You always one step ahead of me. You know that. You always one step ahead of me. Always, man. Always. See. Now I gotta go switch my stuff up that I already got my guy working on over here. You see that? Mm. Yeah, man. I got the Coach Joe t-shirts, man. Hey, you always one step ahead of me, man. I couldn't even drop it before you did.
We doing embroidery around here, man. I'm doing embroidery, man. I got, my son said, Dad, you got your own brand?
Ew. Man,
dude was so excited that did the work for me. I can't even do this thing, man. He was so excited. He did a great job.
Yeah, man. He do, man.
Yeah, he did a great job, man. So I got plenty of shirts now, man. I got a whole bunch of them made. I'm like, you know what? Why am I wearing Nike and Under Armour all the time when you know what? Let me be me. Let me be great. Why wait to be great?
Boom. Drop the mic. Awesome, Coach. Awesome, man. Hey, I appreciate you, brother. So we'll catch up later on. I know we'll be speaking tomorrow for sure.
Oh yeah, that check gonna be released.
hey, fingers crossed. Yes,
all right, y'all. Please get on the schedule. Have a great evening, man. Thank you for your time, and thank you for enlightening these young folks on a way and avenue, man, and a path to future. So,
absolutely.
Great deal, man. Thank you for the experience.
Absolutely. Y'all be safe later.